Oh, hey there! I wasn't expecting you. Is there anybody else out here? Well, like I said, I wasn't really expecting you, but since you're here, I was wondering, you want to come inside and see what the studio looks like? Come on in! My studio is made up of several different parts. The coolest part that I personally think is the lighting. The lighting is made up of two different softbox light sets that use compact incandescent fluorescent light bulbs, or siphal bulbs, you know, the swirly ones. Uses those so it keeps the heat down, keeps power usage down. Also we have this. This is a monster. The complete parts list should be in the description down below. Come in, we'll take a look at the rest of it. From here you can see how I have my microphone set up. It's set up on a microphone stand, like you would see a band use or something like that, to get it up off the floor and off of my desk, so that when I'm typing or whatever, it doesn't pick up the noise from it quite so much. There are two 28-inch monitors. They are 4K monitors, but to be honest, when I set them to 4K, everything is so tiny I can barely see them. It's kind of a good problem to have. It's one of those first world type things. Also, as far as my webcam, for those of you who have me on Skype, or for any webcam videos that I'm still producing, like on my vlog channel, you'll see that I have kind of a hack here, where I couldn't have the webcam on one monitor or the other because it would point in different directions. So I just got myself a binder and set it up there so I could have it there in the middle. Over there I have my bookcase filled with book learning-y stuff. Some of it is supplies for art or whatever, but it's pretty much just a collection of things that the wife and I have used. Some of it's reference material for stuff that we still do. Some of it's just old and we wanted to keep it around for sentimental reasons. This is actually a workstation for my wife. Set up with headset, laptop, and printer. I don't know. I like it. It's very simple. It's black. It matches. She's good at that kind of thing. Unfortunately, she does have a way of stealing the laptop so that I can't really take it out into the living room or anything like that. She works almost as much as I do. That's scary. Usually while recording, I do use the Blue Yeti microphone for voice comms, and then this for audio. I don't want to use the PC speakers for Skype, just because it creates this infinite loop where it's just annoying. And then whenever I'm done, because of the microphone stand, I have a nice little place to put my headphones. Also, because I drink a lot of soda, here in the back, you'll see that I have a recycling bin just for those. I'm not sure if that's a sign of responsibility or a sign of bad habits. So this is pretty much what I look at every day when I go to work. It's a little bit of a mess, but in the long run, it's very productive. For me, anyway. And of course, the wife does ask that I keep something there so that I don't ruin the carpet using my office chair. Speaking of office chairs, my office chair is actually one of the best parts about my office, or my studio, if you will. It's comfortable. I can sit in it for 12, 16 hours at a time, and I don't get tired of sitting. It's very well supported. It's got a nice feel to it. It's not leather. It looks it, but it's just some kind of pleather type stuff. And yeah, it also does this. Whee! It's also great for chair dancing. So with all that out of the way, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the camera off of the tripod, and I'm going to show you around the room. Just keep in mind that it might be kind of a shaky cam type thing, because I really have no way to stabilize it. So I'm going to try my best. Let's go ahead and do a walk around. So here we are. We step into the office. First thing we see, of course, there's the laptop and that little station. Over here, we have the lighting. We have the the computer tower. Again, specs in the description down below. This is a fairly large computer tower. As you can tell, it comes up to my knee. That's freaking huge. It's got lots of pretty stickers on it, too. So there's all that mess of wires. I should probably work on cleaning that up, but for now, I'm not worried about it. There is the infamous green wall. A lot of people ask me about this. It is painted green. Oh, focus, focus. It is painted green, so that I can do what it is I do. It makes for a nice even coloring. There's a curtain here. This curtain does give me trouble sometimes when I record. It likes to get in the way, especially when I'm trying to key things out. I don't realize until afterwards that I've got that little square of black fabric there. Grr. Little power strip there. You know, you can never have enough power. This is probably the messiest part of my office. Just random stuff. And then there we go. That's everything. For someone who does product reviews, I sure do use some old stuff. I feel like Brian D with my Logitech K20 or 120 and my my wireless Logitech mouse. It just works for me. And then this is the setup for the microphone. This is a pop filter, and this also helps reduce any audio bounce back from the glass tables or the monitors. I still end up having to deal with echo issues, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. So those connect there. And then this is what allows me to use my my headset. It's just, it's not really meant for that, but it's a great little life hack, if you will. And that goes on down to the flow. One cool thing about my setup is the fact that I have my main lighting actually hooked directly to this light switch, so that I can turn it on and off at whim, and really that is the main lighting for the room, is that light switch. It's really convenient. I can also shut the lights on and off individually here, but I rarely do, unless I'm just editing and my eyes are bothering me. Thankfully, I do have gamer glasses, which do help with, you know, long periods of time staring at blue light and that kind of thing, which is what these are, because these are daylight bulbs. 5K, if memory serves. This is the DSLR that I usually use to shoot. I used it for the Anthony show. I use it for when I film on other hubs, like Gamers, School, let's say MGN, other things like that. It's a great camera. I absolutely love it. The thing about it is, the reason I'm using this camera instead of this one is just because that one autofocuses. So while I'm moving around the room, that one is actually just a little bit better for this particular use. Also, for some reason, the smaller vlogging camera, the one that you're viewing this on, is 60 frames per second at 1080, where this one will only do 60 frames per second at 720, but still, this is the better tool for most things. Just right now, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this on so you can see yourself, and I'm going to shoot a little bit of footage, pop that up on screen, so that is what you look like. You have lost weight! My goodness! So that's it. That's my office. That's my studio. That's where I create videos and whatnot. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed this sneak peek into my life. Till next time, I'm Anthony. Like, subscribe, comments please.